Even though it was confirmed yesterday that Cousin didn't send me to prison, it's still in the back of my mind that they're going to arrest me at the start of today's stream and I'm going to have to do 3 hours of Monster Marbles. I don't know if I could cope with that. As much as everybody would want it. Because we have an Eric paint job to save up for. And somebody to steal from. So, then, if you'd like a lift home, don't forget to call right now. Mindright, Crafts, Alkarion, Sothan, Cellist, welcome to the stream. Did we find out where Cellist was in the end? Okay. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or wherever you are. You are looking at a man who drives a car he doesn't like. I can tell you where he wasn't on that one plane. It's a bit of genius manoeuvring from your brain, Sothan. Although, in your defence, you could argue that the plane was taxiing up to the gate to pick him up. The fact it was pointing down the runway says otherwise. But there is room for error there, and you managed to thread the needle perfectly. Love. Right, okay, so today, I suppose we busy ourselves until the work comes in, right? Siddles has yet to call for logs. I'm at, 11 grand and I need 18, I think? So we're going to have to apply some alcohol. We're going to have to chop some logs, and we're going to have to suck some poo. But I want to get to the point where I can get that pitch. Oh, imagine the car in Eric's colours. It would be beautiful. All right, let's get it. Has it been revealed where he was? Good old Cellist. Flying from London, I would assume. Then he's going to Germany to get a connecting flight to South Africa, where he's going to spend some time. And then from there, on the way home from South Africa, he's going to stop off in Japan. He said he'd never been outside of Europe before, so he was going to do it. And he's going to 2 completely new continents before he sees home again. Respect. Crazy Enderman, welcome to the stream. How are we? Alright, let's get started. I don't like my car. The rust is a problem, obviously, but I think we're going to avoid rust repair and we're going to just get the new paint job and then we can repair it after the fact, right? If you know of a way to repair the rust, or if you know of anything that might get in our way, please don't tell us. As someone whose dream it is to travel, he's living my dream. All you need, then, is... what would you call it when you can't settle in one place? Where you're always needing to be on the road. There's a word for it. Gwendolyn, good afternoon. His carbon footprint is fucking massive. He needs to stop before he kills us all. Money, true. Japan is an island, but... are islands not part of continents? You know, what's the word? Is it wanderlust? I think wanderlust is the word I was looking for. Right. Here's the car that I don't like. I got an achievement for this piece of shit yesterday. I want rid of the rust. It costs a bumload to get rid of the rust. So I think what we'll do first is sort the paint job out. And if the paint from Alkarion doesn't fix the rust like the can paint from the shop does, then we'll work on the rust, right? But it might do, it's hard to tell. Go to Steam, right-click My Summer Car, click Uninstall, and that'll solve your rust problem, along with a few other issues. This, by the way, is from Alkarion. The same man that when I said, shall I turn permadeath off for this run, said no. Where's the logic, Alkarion? But I think we need to make some money, because we're currently, 11,000 marks. If I'm going to get to 20k or something, we need to start working on... why is the frame rate so... the frame rate's dodgy around the car again. Reminds me of that Megadeth song. Hangar 18, yeah. Hangar 18 in peace. Alright, let's get some shit out of the car, because usually it's like a lot of objects in one of the vehicles. Oh, I'll tell you what it probably is. Yeah, that'll do it. Speaking of which, let's get Kill You sorted first job. Because I would hope you dying and restarting so much would deter you from playing this. Alkieran, you've been here long enough to know that nothing deters me from anything. Unless it's success. But success is hard to come by in my summer car. Right, let's go fill all these up. I just don't have the arm, unfortunately, to throw them all the way to the bucket in the con. Money is made today. What are we starting on? 11 grand. Cellist, where are you? You've got to tell us. I don't know London airports very well. But if you're not in Luton or the other big two... What do you think would have to happen, Alkarion, to deter me from finishing something I've started? London City Airport. The teeny... What? So that... I don't think I've ever even heard of it, Cellist. I had no chance. World War III, precisely. And even then, I backed my save file up on a floppy and run off into the trenches, hoping to defend it with my life. You don't want Jerrick to die, surely. London City Airport. How long's that been a thing? Or am I just blind? Look at that, look at that. Lovely full Kill You bucket. This is the way. Dandir and me figured it out, Cellist. What did you Google, Cats? Did you have a load of guesses and then get to it? The central list of the London airport. You're going to say, is it literally in the city proper? Actually, I suppose you just go on the flight tracker, don't you, like Southampton did, and just see where it's currently parked. You big Googlers. The image. The building is called the DLR. Oh, so you reverse image searched. What building? Oh, the one across the way. I see. There's an airport in Docklands.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight
Hello,
is no stranger to danger.
I did not know that.
Fresh off his latest adventure, where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Jothan Tellus has been part of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Quiet. Right, let's get some Kill You dropped off. Then we'll come back and we'll chop logs and I don't know what else. We need to just. I need to make as much money as possible because I've got a new paint job for the car that I want. All right, let's go. What we like for fuel in the van? It opened in '87. Am I mad for not knowing there was an airport in Docklands? I thought there was only the big two and Luton in Luton. Shows what I know. I mean, living this far north, I don't ever enter London by plane and don't need to exit London by plane. Paula, welcome to the stream. You're probably mad, but not for that reason. Chellis is finding these secret hidden away airports. Your gate's just been announced. Where is it, Chellis? To Germany next? What have I just run over? Oh, I run over my couch. That's fine. What time is it? 11 AM. Ah, sorry. I want to kind of stay around the house to get some logs, to get some phone calls. Frankfurt, that's it. And then straight to South Africa. She. Cellist was in London City Airport on the Apron-Twy path at the time of the picture. I'm assuming that stands for towaway. Apron-Towaway path. Okay. Google's very powerful when it comes to doxing, right? And posting your location also helps. Radway, good morning. How are we? First job is deliver some shite to Southampton. We're going to have a nice relaxing start today. You signed up for it, Southampton. Oh yeah, you did say, didn't you? Respect. I like how none of us actually thought to just ask Chalice like I did right there. Just weren't arrested. Just keep earning up the money for the paint job, I suppose, and wait for Southend phone calls. I need to constantly sleep from home, don't I? Encourage as much Southend phone calling as possible. We're building up to the big moment, and I'm nervous. I should have counted how many lifts we've given him, in fairness. Right before I tracked the wrong fucking aeroplane. Oh, so you was looking for the aeroplane he was on as opposed to the airport he was in. Yeah, today's plans. I'm going to go take some Q to Southend. And then we're going to do logs and stuff. Everyone sub to Southend to reimburse his membership cost. I support this message. The cockbag rally. Do I want to be involved in a head-on with a rally car? Or do I want to go home and chop logs until the rally's over at 6, then go to Southend? I think I do. That was a sensible manoeuvre there. See that? Turning around. Playing hardcore WoW has taught me one thing. And that is, just because you've committed, just because you've started something, it doesn't mean, once you've decided it's a bad idea, to stop. It's 11 AM Radway, so there's another 7 hours of the rally. It depends on where you are. The airplane that Chalice was looking at is currently just north of Rotterdam. Thanks. Shit. Southern, you're talking to somebody whose country's abolished daylight saving time. Radware has no idea what time it is. Oh, my voice is knackered. Sorry if my voice sounds all fucky today. I don't think it was roaring and screaming at football and at the telly on Monday that ruined my voice. It was just going straight into monster marbles. Not that I had much of a choice. I'm not sure where it's going. I can track it, but I don't think I'm given the actual flight plans. It's part of the Patriot Act, so then you're not allowed to know where the plane you're on's going. For security reasons. Yeah, let's chop logs then, and we'll jump in the van and go to Southend's when it gets nearer the time. Do I? Yeah, let's do this. Pack the van up here. Where's it going, Southend? Oh, so you can't actually find out where this plane's going? Surely you can. What kind of flight tracker doesn't know where planes are going? Oops. Or a unit for security reasons, Southend. Hold me back. I can tell you that it's an Oh, you can't tell me that it's an Embraer ERJ 190LR operated by British Airways whose squawk number is 3447. Just don't know where it's going, that's all. Currently going at 244 knots, and it's 3,850 feet in the air. There you go, Gwynblade, and you said talking to Southend was a waste of time. How wrong you were. I'm going to relax in Finland today. Yeah, listening to him. Talking to him is non-negotiable. So did my parents. Did you pack your toothbrush, Chalice? The one bit of good advice you got earlier in your swag bag. Can I just say, by the way, all of you people didn't remind me to turn the oven off recently in-game, and I nearly burnt the house down. We had the alarm going off, we had smoke, we had everything. Every time I've said, you nerds need to remind me that the oven's on, and you didn't. If you could blame me for shit, for your misgivings, then I'm going to blame you for mine. Okay, the term all of you people is a bit annoying. Good though. I mean, if I find a term that could annoy you lot, would you judge me for using it too much? I think it's landing Radware. It's probably going to Rotterdam. If it's left the UK and it's going to Rotterdam, I don't even think it gets to 35,000 feet. That's a very quick flight. What's London to Rotterdam? 40 minutes, maybe a push? I can't imagine it climbs that high. Japan is a volcanic island arc located between the Eurasian, North American, Philippine and Pacific plates. It's geopolitically associated with Asia, but geographically, it's an archipelago. So it's technically not on any of the Asian continents. I mean, that would imply, mind right, that I was speaking in geological terms and not geopolitical terms. True. Oh my god, it just dropped from 3,850 feet to 3,825. That's turbulence, so then. Oh, it's gone back up again. That's major turbulence, so then. They're not going to make it. The beauty of Europe, right, Radware? That's why the term middle of bumfuck nowhere Brazil card exists. That's why it doesn't. The plane flew over a curb. Not as this mini flight in, I believe, Scotland that's said to be the world's shortest regular commercial flight from Westray to Papa Westray. I don't even know of those two places. I can imagine this is a tiny flight. Wait, what? Repeat that? I'm saying that's why the card in Cards Against Humanity that was called Middle of Bumfuck Nowhere Brazil exists. Because it's such a massive country that we struggled on GeoGuessr. Augur actually learned the area codes for Brazilian phone numbers, or retained that knowledge from work purely for GeoGuessr benefits. Heroic. All these people fucking about trying to like cure cancer and serious diseases and stuff, but at least Augur's using his time correctly. Augur, yeah. Shortest flight I've ever been on was from Birmingham, Alabama to somewhere, Florida, that I don't remember. This is a fascinating story so far. A 33-minute flight that cost $800. Excuse me? Azzy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, even just GeoGuessr clones, there's quite a lot actually, isn't there, for free? Especially now GeoGuessr charges you. There's not even a free version of it, right? There's not a free game mode or anything. Also, I dropped that whole bit of exposition in a random Discord, like the overly tired, confused Morgan muffle I am. Also, you just explained to a random Discord the archipelago theory. Flying in America is not in any way, shape or form cheap. That's wild. Cellist, are you still... No, I think he's taxiing, right? Are you still here, Cellist? I'm interested to know what Cellist's flight is to a different country that probably goes over another country. In fact, it definitely does. The plane is landing, and if my calculations are right, it'll be landing on someone's house. Yeah, that's correct. Fucking Paul in the Netherlands has got a big H on his head. No, it'll be a big A on top of his house. Keaton, welcome to the stream. Stupid money to get you here. Okay, my log's not behaving. Was it worth it, Kitten, in the end? Was it really worth it? So then, but fucking hell. Every time somebody says Vohio, I always welcome them to the stream. We've been talking to Sothan for 20 minutes now. Come on, game. Don't fuck me like this, please. Leave it in, bollocks to it. Pat, there you go. Look, Pat, welcome to the stream. It was worth coming over for Theo, but for...
Rally for the 34th time since the Columbia family has moved into the valley.
Sorry, Southland, did we talk about... I mean, Radio Man.
Every single time.
Did we talk about someone else?
The precise gear shifting and not dying. That is, once again, not dying.
Pat! Good boy. It was worth flying over for Theo, yes. But for Towns, the jury is still out. Don't be nasty. He's had a busy weekend, bless him. Emotionally. Right, this was shit. I mean, it does save a tiny bit of time, but not an enormous amount. I need to set off to Southam's at 6. Jury took it out of him. They're still out, yeah, apparently. So, after the stream, can you send me a picture of Eric Carr? What, you mean the bullshit with the pink and the blue? I really want to change it. I know we've got the tee-hee-hee sort of... I can't cope with it. I don't like it. Eric's actual car. Oh God, that's beautiful. No, I don't want it. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a car that somebody spent a bunch of money buying microtransactions for. And that makes me... It's just not... It's not the way... And given Oblivion's just come out, it looks like a character that somebody's turned all the sliders all over the place. And they post it as if to say, look at this funny thing, look at this. It turns out literally everybody else has done exactly the same thing. It's great given the game you're playing. No. Even fucking, like, brain-dead teenagers in the European countryside in the 90s had better taste than that. The car's an NFT, Nordic Fancy Transport. Plane is at 925 feet and I can't find where the hell the airport is. Whoa, I dropped 100 feet in seconds. That's turbulence. Bane's on board with Tommy Carcetti. Did it only just dodge a castle? When I'm back at the house, Radware, remind me. I'll frame a nice, perfect screenshot for you. What is Europe? Jarek doesn't know that. Finland only exists in my summer car. That's a good point, actually. Does any other country get mentioned? I mean, Helsinki gets mentioned on the radio. Or Mongolia. For some reason, there's a radio advert that talks about Mongolia. And, America Nasty, whatever that means. I don't know what that meant. America gets mentioned as well. Yes, 6-4, true. Finns, Swedes get mentioned. 6-4, welcome to the stream. The goddamn country gets mentioned as well. You found the airport. It's a good job you're not driving then, Sotha. I hope they feel welcome to Hoofddorp. Can you just stop being angry? For once, if you could just not, like, mock European countries and place names. And call them godforsaken. Hey! Speaking of Rotterdam. Another mention of another country. Nah, kind of not. Cheeky was telling us once, when Uncle's laid drunk at the pub or whatever, if you find him in town and he's, like, rolling around on the floor drunk. Apparently one of the things he moans about when he's grumbling is the ferry disaster in Finland. I wonder if it mentions the destination. I say speaking of Rotterdam because there was a Zeebrugge ferry disaster as well in the UK. Or between the UK and the Netherlands. Yeah, godforsaken cats. He didn't hold back. In fairness, America is godforsaken too. Does that mean you get a pass? Southam's been given a pass to mock other countries. This does feel faster, you know. A godforsaken pass, yeah. No, some of my best friends are godforsaken. I swear the radio says something, America something, right? So there you go, Radway. There's at least 4 countries that have been mentioned. And the guy on the radio's got an American accent. Then the guy that picks logs up's Scottish. I gets brought up so regularly, it doesn't make me worry about it going a bit for the it going a bit far on the ha-has. What, you worry that you took it a bit too far, or you'd like us to slow it down a bit? It was honestly, it sat for a year and nobody brought it up until you mentioned it. You were the one that made me think about it for the first time, so you made a rod for your own back, so far. Oh, speaking of which, the digging bar. No, I only mentioned it because you mentioned it. Don't make me get you to look through all of the VODs. Does cut wood despawn? It does, Radway, yeah. And, if it's laid on the floor, it does. But if it's in the back of the truck, it stays. Maybe it wasn't you, but someone had mentioned it before I did. Guilty. Just say you hate Finland, Sophie, and we'll move on. Is Finland religious? I don't know what religion looks like in Finland. I can't point to anything. Can you remember something that is 100% in the text when he talks about the ferry accident? I can't. Cats. No, I think I was late at the... Sorry, I was looking at him late at the pub once and I asked Cheeky. And he said he's actually talking about the ferry disaster. Depends if you believe in the sauna god. There is no gods in Finland. You're right. We're going to have this filled up by the time the rally's finished. You know, sure. It'd be nice if the friggin' logs would fall where we need them to. This does feel faster. Especially when it goes like that. What, are you trying to find out what the voice line is, Cats? Is there not a way to just go to, like... Is there not a wiki or something you can just get the voice... The direct voice quotes from? Either it was Uncle or it was some of the lads in the pub, you know, Jamie and Auger. I can't remember, but it was something pub related. I'll have to ask him when he comes in. Lithuanian 66% and 30% no affiliation. I wonder how much they practice it then. Because in this country you could argue that a lot of us are Church of England. But religion could not be... It's incredibly insignificant in this country now. In terms of the globe, the national... You know what I mean? It feels to me like there's like Eastern Europe and maybe some parts of the Balearics, and outside of that, there's not. It's on the decline. Like I don't think of Scandinavian religion at all, but I might just be blind to it. Not the Balearics, the Iberia, Spain, and stuff, Mediterranean countries. In Balearics, I've not thought of that for a while. Yes, I can imagine Radway, yeah. Brazil is a country I do associate with religion. Alright, that was actually swift. I can't take this to Shitty Siddles yet because he's not requested it, but once the phone call comes in, we can go. What I will do now is drive back. We'll get the van. Or do I just leave this here? Yeah, I'll leave it here, right? There's no point in taking it back to the house. I can just walk up here and grab it. Yeah, I'm interested about Finland.
Brazil's religious landscape is diverse, with Roman Catholicism being the most followed religion.
Yes.
However, there is a significant presence of other Christian denominations, particularly Protestant and Evangelical faiths. Additionally, Afro-Brazilian religions like Candomblé and Umbanda, as well as Spiritism, are also practiced.
Yeah, it always comes as no surprise, right? Radway, thank you for the bits. Have they actually packed, yeah? Shit. I mean, the writing was on the wall, right? Something fell off in that first day queue. Have they put a post on? I've not got a notification if they have. Sorry, everybody, I'll be back in a second. And not everyone that I didn't get. Oh, yeah, I'll read that after. That's kind of sad. Big announcement from Ashcroft saying they can't get enough together for a 40-man and he'll see everyone on the next fresh. That is a responsible decision, though, right? He's right, yes, absolutely right to start in Classic. Private server queue. Alright, let's set off. Yeah, that feels like a responsible thing for him to do. Better not to waste the time. Yeah, absolutely. I don't regret a single second on that server, but it's not the server's fault really, right? Nothing can survive a classic launch. And despite it being, you can see the timing based on the 20th anniversary or whatever, it's hard to anticipate that 10 months in advance, or 6 months in advance. Is there any Portuguese in the Doomhaus so I can ask for our gold back? Don't think so. You very rarely meet people from France or Spain or Portugal. Yeah, I absolutely couldn't have known that. Yeah, and I think it's probably the best for those that were on the fence as well, because now's the time to commit and get up there, ready for AQ launching in a couple of months. And you're right back where you started, right? You might be down a bit on gear, but I don't think Vanilla WoW's ever about building a character, is it? It's about the journey entirely. You almost appreciate the decision being made. Yeah, true. Yeah, clean break, right? There's a new meme where Brazilians are saying Portugal is a Brazilian Guyana. But Portugal being a... Train? No. Portugal being a vassal country of Brazil. Vassal country is a strange word to say, you know what I mean? Hang on. It's a new state. I can't reach the helmet, and it won't let me out. Let me out of the... There.
Ei saatana!
Good job you were wearing that helmet. True. Fucking hell. How am I going to get this back up and... I'm a long way from home as well, aren't I? And I'm hungry. Shit. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. What the hell did I come into this time? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, can I flip this without... I've got a beer crate. I had the helmet on, Radway. That never went anywhere. Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Okay, where was them two? There was two Killu jar. Oh god, the shit flew everywhere. I've spent ages brewing this Killu, and now it's all over the. What's that? It's a light bulb. And most of the stuff is there was two Killu things on the floor though, and they've disappeared somehow. Did I already pick those up? I swear there was two Killu on the floor near this. Oh, they're here, okay. At least one. Fuck this game, honestly. I just did that to kill time until the rally's finished. It was genius, really. It fixes when you log out and back in, Radway, but if you're wearing the helmet, it doesn't really matter. Shaggy Dan, good morning. I'd like to think you caused that as you entered. Fucking hell. All that because I was trying to put the helmet on. Just missed it. Never going to make fun of you for wearing a helmet. You know what I mean? Yep, this game can just decide at any point it's time for Studler to get shit on. And I'd rather be wearing safety equipment when it happens. Right, I actually do need to know what time it is now, though. I shouldn't die into shit like that. Here's a question, right? Actually, no, because everybody just says if the game fucks you, just cope with it. But I always think that I back up my saves, right? But I'd never reload if the death was my fault in any way. But if there was a bug like that or something that killed me, like if I just clipped through the floor and died, I don't think I'd feel that bad about reloading a save. Because it's like chops in most games, right? If it's not death by misadventure, then where's the fun in it? I don't know. I've never had to do it yet. I'm still a virgin in that regard. Yeah, you're right. Bear, welcome to the stream as well. Shaggy Dan, how are we both? Are you both well? Yeah, well, if you just reload a save, Radware, and it comes back. But now I'm driving into an active rally. I'm going to stop off and eat and drink at the... Actually, do I eat? Maybe not. There's enough shit to kill you legitimately. Yeah, exactly. If it isn't my fault, then I'm not against loading a save, for example. Because there is a lot of shit that, like random crap that can kill you in this game, right? As you just saw. So many of them. Like, I don't mind picking up... But a death might be something that I would try and rectify. I don't know. The problem is, it's one of them things where if it happened, and there was a death like that, and I said to people, how would you feel about going back to before that bug, and only dying when it's my fault? Or when it's not, when it's something intended in the game? Most people would be like, no, you've died, you've died. If you died, you're dead, you died, you're dead. And then have a go at me because the run's lasted too long, for example. So it maybe needs some thought. But again, if I could have avoided the death in any way by following game mechanics, then a death's 100% legit, right? I don't even know how easy it is to reload a backed up save, though, in fairness. I don't know if there's any downsides to it, for example. Probably, because it's my sort of car. Train. Yeah, it's not like that weird Fallout death where you fell through the bridge. Precisely, Cats, yeah. those that don't know, there was a death in Fallout where I clipped through a bridge and died during a no death challenge. And there was literally nothing I could have done or see it coming in any way. Things like that. There's a bit of a difference, right? As you say. Come on, Sothan, down the hatch. The Killiu wasn't correct. I fucked up a Killiu batch. I haven't done that in years. I feel so ashamed. To be honest, though, that means that if the Killiu's not that strong, then I might not get super drunk by drinking it, and I'm going to go home and sleep soon. I mean, that's the name of the drink, right, Elkirio? And then I got 0 marks for that one. Why did I just get 0 marks for... Why is he giving me... What is happening? I don't understand. I thought you made up the name. It came from what he said. No, if you look at the bottom of the screen, Alkiria, when you aim at the drink itself, look at the bottom, it's actually called Killiu. Oh, you dickhead. I mean, I'm not that drunk right now, and I do need the money, and I'm going home and sleeping. Ugh. Oh dear. Okay, we're not drinking anymore. Guess I should maybe watch the stream from time to time. Yeah, it's a real thing as well, Alkiria. If you look it up, it's an actual sugar wine that they make in Finland. Also, the new colour. You're blending in with the greens. Are you going for a style change, Alkiria? Shaking it up a bit. Don't we, Unsothan? I've drunk too many. Last time I did this, I made myself feel ill in real life. And I'm not drinking another one. I'll keep going until he stops paying. Even though this is cheap Killiu. Please don't make me drink. Thank you. It's a waste anyway, isn't it? I might as well just burn it. I don't need to worry about getting full price. Was that cousin cats? I thought it was a rally car. Oh, it might be cousin because it's gone 6. Alright, that's enough. No. Suck my bum. Alright, let's go. Let's go home and sleep. Get rid of this hangover at least. I'm just not doing any fine engine tuning like I did last time when I was drunk, because that genuinely made me ill in real life. No, you're probably right, Cats. I just assumed it was a rally car. If it was cousin, then we're free. Free to die by the game instead of my own actions. How Azar, good morning. How exactly does somebody go about sucking another's bum? What are the logistics of that? What was that horrible word? That involved the drinking straw, can't remember. It's probably for the best. Ask Sothan Azar, he'll tell you in private messages. He's got some very short and badly edited educational videos he can show you. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm going to roll back a little bit so I can reduce the amount of my peripheral vision that is wobbling. Right, we're up to 12 grand. I just need like 5 more or something. No, 6 more. And that should be enough to get the paint job. But as long as I'm at home and sleeping past the Southend phone calls, we can bait the big murder. Oh, I'm anxious about this. I forget who asked me to report back on this, but Sinners was fucking fantastic and everyone should go see it. Oh, is that the vampire thing you were talking about, the cinemas? Glad to hear it. What sparked that conversation this morning about IP? Oh, it was Minecraft, wasn't it? Yeah. About modern cinema. But I've had it about 1 million times. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm becoming prone to motion sickness in my old age. It never used to be a problem at all. And I mean, this is an extreme example of something causing motion sickness, but where I really get motion sick, I think I've said this before. Do you know on apps like Netflix that have got real big icons on the screen? Then you scroll down and the whole thing moves up, all the icons shift. On the smart tellies that we've got, they're really slow to respond to the actions of the remote. So you click it, and then there's an indeterminate amount of time before it shifts, and that little delay where you're expecting the whole screen to move and it doesn't, and it suddenly does. Oh, it makes me feel badly. Highest grossing and best rated original film since COVID. That's the question though, right? Original films are becoming increasingly difficult to make. Because you can't market to everybody in the world now, can you? Unless it's something they already know. Hence all the remakes. Is that out of a list of 2 just beating Cocaine Bear, yeah? When was that? It's 2023 or something, right? I remember Sybil's talking about going and seeing it. Fucking hell, this... Alright, I don't like this. I kind of regret that. I got greedy. I think it was my van soaring through the air that made me nervous. Idiot. Stupid fat idiot Jerick. Let's sleep. If I sleep now, then I can get up, wear myself out on the telly and sleep, hopefully baiting a Southend phone call. If that flip had been fatal, we'd still be wandering home now, thinking of a way to rescue the van. Oh, what have you done, Stubble, you idiot? Either it's the car that I can't stand to look at or the drunk debuff, but none of this is fun. Ooh. Can I sit? I might save and then sleep. I don't know if this gets rid of the drunk debuff or not. I suppose we can test it. But I'm going to be hungover, aren't I? Which means my food meter is going to go down slower. At this point, you need a murder board in the background. You've been talking about killing him for so long that it deserves a murder board. What's a murder board? Is that like a fish board? A cheese board? Come on, game. Don't mess me about. Look, this is our future. How beautiful is that? Please don't be drunk. I need a Southend phone call like a hole in the head right now. No, wait, that's the opposite, isn't it? Please don't be drunk. I can take the shivers, I just don't want to be drunk. That's a good point, actually, Santa. I'm still fucking drunk.
Voi vittu ja vittu.
Alright, I need to be so tired that I sleep for hours. Oh, topless gun's still on. Am I even getting tired? Santa, welcome to the street. They've not showed up yet, no. Mercifully. I still don't know whether I'm in the clear, but for now, they haven't shown up. I'm not even getting tired, am I? That's the bastard that made this game. Him. He's the problem. Look at him. It's a board where you plan out a murder to keep your thoughts in order, much like an investigation board, but for I see. Just tons of pictures of Cousin all over it, and then one of Sothan in the bottom corner. Waking up drunk is one of the worst situations ever. Well, I'm trying to... Yeah, I think what I essentially did just there was go for a poo. It's drunk, and continued to be drunk when I woke up. When I stood up, I should say. Right, please, Sothan phone call. I think I might be going to bed too early for a Sothan phone call. Alright. Anne was sober. But this was going to sound bad because I've got drunk hearing. Brace yourself. Oh, that's terrible. Yes, Sothan. I'll be right there. That is gross. Okay, enough of that. Thank you. Oh, I've tabbed out. I fucked it. End the fucking phone. Alright, let's go get it. Good, good. Is this the one where he mentions the money? I can't remember how many we've done. I think this is the fourth? I think the last time he mentioned he was suicidal. No, he said the train was annoying him, right? I mean, essentially, we're kicking a man while he's down, but do you feel bad? Why the van? It's just unnecessary strain on the car otherwise, Radwa. Don't forget, every time you drive the car, it wears down all the components and stuff. After that call, yeah, I almost threw up in the kitchen. Yeah, but you don't feel bad about chopping the man that made the phone call, right? Because if he's dead, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'll do anything to... Because I've not replaced a single component on the car yet, and I've driven it quite a lot, so I'm worried. So let's go pick the man up. I sold him, what? Fucking 8 kilos earlier. And he went out to town and carried on drinking after that. Fucking respect. And as he said himself, being drunk is a job for a drunk man. Fuck that guy, fuck you too, Twitch. I can't believe I've turned all of that off and it's still doing it. The thing is, we had this discussion, didn't we, with Chris, man? Why are Twitch suddenly clamping down on saying fuck you and calling somebody a knobhead or whatever? Like, it's not... These aren't slurs or anything, are they? It's just strong language. Why are they clamping down on that in channels that are locked, that suggest you be 18 to enter, on a platform? There's no kids on this platform, is there? Like, kids are all off doing other things now. Twitch is just like a retirement home for us old wobblers. Yeah, like, who are they trying to protect? It's not 2018 anymore. I bet if you ask 100 random kids, only 10 of them would use Twitch regularly. They are all on Threads or whatever the new bullshit is called, yeah. And trying to protect themselves from lawsuits, maybe. Maybe. I wonder if there's been some issue and they've decided to tighten the net a little bit. Threads, the Instagram, Twitter. What's Threads, Keaton? to protect my Christian values. Oh, I'm hungry. We'll eat the chips. Oh wait, did the chips survive the explosion? Oh, that'd be an annoying thing to get caught out by. There was some chips in the back at some point. Yeah, they're there. Okay. Come here, you. I need you. You can go up front. I'm not eating them now, because if the police get me... I'll go have a drink at my... Fine, I'll eat them now. Now I'm thirsty as arseholes, but I do have some beers, don't I? No, I'm not having a beer. I'm already drunk. I'll drink it in town. Also, I can wee-wee in my own face if I need to. Can they please target the words underrated, iconic, and anticipated? Is that one? That'd be nice. And bro. My birthday begins with a 1-9. Some shit that pops up for me to download when you're scrolling. What, more scrolling to... Some different kind of scrolling to when you're scrolling. Can we just muzzle young people? Some of them are rabid, Gwynblade. Why did the game just freeze temporarily? You see that? That was frightening. All in favour say aye. We have become that which we swore to destroy. All that we thought made us unique when we were kids. It's turned us into the people we swore to destroy. We're becoming the problem. Can't agree, I'm still young. I was old at 15. We're all a bunch of boring middle-aged fuddy-duddies now. Look at the state of us. Spent your 21st birthday at home making meatloaf instead of out drinking legally. Yeah, it's the age of... Have you seen a moose? No, it was a van. I always forget 21's the drinking age in the US. No good, I can't hear you young'uns. See? Alcarion's generation look down on us just like we look down on the younger generations. We're all as bad as each other, right? Started drinking at 15. Yeah, Alcarion's wearing a new outfit today. Do you like it? I don't. I think he wants to become a great. I can make him a great. Still never been to a bar except to deliver. Bars don't deliver. When was I for my 21st? I was in fucking Mallorca. On a balcony. Eating a KFC that I'd managed to scrape up on the way home from wherever we'd been. Fucking Magaluf. I'm a walking stereotype. I still say though, we could all look down our noses at people going on them lads' holidays when they're 17. But if you're 17 and you're going on one, they're fucking banging. And everybody should do it. It's silly. Just lean into how stereotypical and junky it is. A good fun. Yeah. My generation had the major complex. World War II generation looked down on us as a guilt trip. Ooh. The World War II generation looked down on your generation. For what? All your video games. And your loose talk. dickhead. This is how we get... Hey! Fucking hell. I'm gonna be thirsty now. Get... Get... I hate these people. Turn off your lights! I'm a baby boomer, so they were the generation before us. They were great. I mean, they were the... Why did the generation after the war have so many babies? Or the World War II generation? Why is that? There's nothing else to do. I don't know if it is that, is it? That's what I think, Pat, yeah. I think Bybeat's stuck in the trees. Moose! I swear I just saw a moose. Did I see him? I maybe didn't see a moose. The economy was in great shape. Great time to buy houses. Great time to settle down. Everybody had jobs. Also, they went out and found a sense of responsibility they probably didn't know they had, right, at the same time. All of these factors all at once. World War II was overrated. World War I was the iconic... iconic war. That Gwynblade was unanticipated. Danger causes the urge to procreate. Maybe that as well, yeah, the primal instinct to quickly sow your seeds because you don't feel like you're going to be around for very long. I'll go for a drink before I pick Southend up. Drugs weren't that illegal yet. They don't even remember that. I was reading about Gwynblade's grandma's affairs. Gwynblade's grandma affair? You never told me. Oh shit, what's that? How do you turn that off? There we go. Alright, I need a drink and we'll pick Southend up. No social media on phones when it was harder to get caught. Fucking true. I used to be a right knobhead when we were kids. What did you say kids? When we were teenagers, we all did. And then one of them ended up with pictures of it all over Facebook in like 2007. It scared us all shitless. I think about 10 people grew up overnight. In the boredom, yeah. Oh man, to be a housewife on Quaaludes. Those were the days. Alright, let's go get him. Shut up, kid's mum is cleaning sips rum out of a tiki cup while making some bullshit in Jello. The way. Yeah, I gotta say that. Yeah, then the camera comes out. I just want to be a house husband, but my girlfriend also wants to be a housewife. I don't know if we can make this work. That's where a good benefit system comes in. This is why Trim sneaks up on women in the dark. In his curlew costume. Even though the war was over, the Cold War was just starting. World War II, III was already on everybody's minds. With air bombs and fallout shelters. Absolutely, yeah. Come on, Southend, get in. It's not like there was a sense of safety per se, was it? But if an entire generation of young men and women went to go and fight, and suddenly gained a sense of responsibility and the fear of their own mortality, I can see it. As well as things being more comfortable. Oh, my wife is going to move to Vasa and get herself a Finn Swede, man. Those are so clean and sober. 30 years of marriage down the drain. I'm sorry to hear that, Southend. I wish you all the best, I really do. Stupid Motorola with a stupid Razor flip phone with stupid shit cameras. Can't even get your baps out without someone pulling their damn phone out and ruined everything. It legitimately did. Like it really did, didn't it? Going out and being yourself pretty much stopped the second the camera phone existed. Because you couldn't just be yourself and go home. You had to be yourself, and whatever you did and wherever you go had a chance to be just permanently recorded for all to see. How else am I meant to show everybody my bacon? Fallout Shelter is just a game. Go to sleep. Razor, welcome to the stream. Not yet, but we're building towards, as you can probably see.
And now for the latest in cheeky news. Not content with
See?
the game, he's now attempting to finish it backward.
Different people.
Good luck, Cheeky. Don't let engine assembly get you down. With our new instant engine kit, your Satsuma can be road ready in seconds. Not responsible for any spontaneous combustion. Instant engine for when you value time.
So then, shut up. Cuban Missile Crisis took place when I was an infant, but as I grew up, you heard about the fear. Yeah, well, that's the generation that birthed yours, right? Right in the midst of it. And tough times make you more reliant on close family, yeah. Speedy Cat, welcome back. Doom is one blown engine away from being poor. I feel like I'm on the cusp of that. The current engine is completely stock while I speedrun these taxi missions. Something's gonna go. The alternator or the water pump or one of the pistons. I never actually checked whether the pistons were in good nick, did I? Then worry the next day some fucking arsehole's gonna send a mass text out to the whole... Oh yeah, the school era with camera phones. I'm glad I dodged that. Oh god, yeah. You couldn't even fuck about and then just go home, could you? Cheap. Yeah, Doom, why don't you get good Doom? Rezi, you missed story time last night. How come nobody seems to get that Doomhaus is an anagram these days? I know, right? Early in the channel, everybody spotted it immediately, but... Block is the most expensive part. As long as that's fine, the other parts aren't too badly priced. True that, true that. Yeah, I've replaced it all in the past. We've all done the money shift, right? Maybe not as extreme as mine. Right, cousin. I need to go slowly, don't I? All too lazy to care. Evidently, yeah. It's a shame, really. We put good work into this name. Watching too much TV and reading too many books. Yep. Playing on your Nintendos all day. Rotting your brains. These colouring books are not going to read themselves. It gets really juicy on page 7, Santa. It's like 211221622189. Don't ring that, by the way. We don't read books, Studler reads them to us. The parents told me the PlayStation would rot your brain. Fast forward a couple of decades, Pat, and you're sat watching one of the worst video games in history, and you're not even playing it yourself. It's a straight line from there to here. I think they were right. This is like weak methadone, isn't it? For the video game addiction. That's a moose. Boys and girls, marbles is worth double. You could spend that time learning fuck all on Reddit, but getting the feeling you're actually doing something useful. And remembering none of it. You could spend that time taking Ricky Gervais seriously. Same thing, right? Fucking hell. Somebody write in Discord, moose marbles for me. If it's in Discord, it's permanent, and then people that read it will come in demanding 2 points. Yeah, let's leave US-UK relations in the great place they are right now. Holy shit, in midstream break time already. Let's not get Southend killed by a train. Things are going well. I feel like we could be rallying right now. I thought I'd be earning this 18 grand a lot faster than I currently am. But he hasn't mentioned the money yet. So I don't think we go searching now. Southend, call me if you need a lift anytime. I'm always... He's not dead. Did he just shut... Did he shut the door on himself? He fucking shut the door on himself. I didn't even move. The handbrake stayed... Oh, he's wet himself. Come on, Southend, let's get you home. Come on, big man. Come on. Come on. The sun's coming up, look. That'll sober you up a bit. What, put a coin in there? Kill him now and get the cat. Well, I don't want him to die, do I? He also hasn't won the lottery yet. Right, so I thought I'll put you in the brace position. It's important so you don't throw up on yourselves. Actually, that's a good brace position, right? Or do you know what I mean? He's fine. Hello, Mrs. Southend. Oh, she's left him, hasn't she? He'll be fine. He'll be alright, won't he, old Southend? Right, next question. Am I going to get blamed for running him over? Are the police going to come and arrest me? Is this the second stream back-to-back where I'm too nervous to sleep at the house in case... That was a really loud bang, though. That made me jump. Given what you know about his future, this game has taken a weird sci-fi twist. Wait, how so? Yeah, well, essentially this is just Outer Wilds Gwynblade, right? It's a roguelike. It's like Back to the Future. If you go fast enough and drive into Cousin's face, the sun goes supernova and teleports you back 22 hours. Right, Cousin is, speaking of, is still in the wild. And your mum tries to knock you off. Given the seat covers, Back to the Future makes sense. So, is the thud on stream as loud as it was in my ears? Sorry, on the clip as loud as it felt in my ears? Ah, fuck it. Thanks, Twitch, for not asking if I want to send that. That's how you get around Twitch's auto mod, everybody. Just go hyper-regional. What a banger. It almost makes me want to listen to the Pac-Man theme. The actual NES version, the 8-bit version. I don't think I've heard it in a million years. I'm so used to this now. Whoa, the game's minimised. What the fuck? Come back. It's always when you're driving. Why does it do that? Does anybody else's buying some car just minimise at random? It's not like anything's open. I always wonder if I'm getting updates or something at that second, but I am. just completely minimises. I'm staring at my desktop while the van's still driving in the background. You've had it happen in other games recently. Just trouble with a permadeath game like this. It's kind of a bit much. I don't know why it does it. Better than a PC crash, I suppose. Touch wood. Save them for tomorrow. Steady. Right, let's get home. Let's have a midstream break. We have done the major goal for today already. And the longer I stay at home, the more likely we are to bait out a Siddle's phone call, right? I might even sleep so it's midday. But then do I want to be sat there when the phone calls come in and not answer them? I suppose so. I need shit sucks. I need any way to scrape up as much money as possible. While making sure to sleep at home to bait a phone call. But, am I safe to sleep at home, or am I going to get arrested for Sothan's bullshit? Has the game read that as me running Sothan over? Oh, not this again. Then again, that exact scenario happened to Trim that time, right? You walked straight into the van and went bleh and fell over. So maybe it's not the crime it looks like it is. But we'll have to argue that in court. Sothan, have you still got that lawyer's outfit? Okay. The van's flipped over once. Sothan's run himself over. But we're not in too bad a state. Where's the lights on this thing? Ah, fuck it, lights can stay on. The one you asked you to wear last night. With the assless chaps. Don't call them that, Sothan. Them men have names. Right. Crack up some more sausages because I didn't save. I only saved recently, didn't I? I'm now afraid of the oven after yesterday or the day before's fire scenario. Thanks you lot for not reminding me to turn it off. Spend this 2 minutes having a quick shower. Then we'll go for a break and we'll come back and hopefully the phone calls are stacking up at that point. I want you all to count the phone calls while I'm away. Nothing's appeared. I don't know why it's... I don't get it. Oh. Sort everything out. We'll go and smoke. And look out the window and apologise. Everybody get ready to apologise to Pat for smoking. He's been on me lately. I don't know why he's so against it. See? Borderline harassment at this point. Right, I started at 82 kilos. How many kilos am I at now? Make your guesses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've lost weight in my summer car. I didn't know that was possible for me. I've locked myself in my mother's bedroom again. Caterpillar, welcome to the stream. Polar, I suppose, was correct. I did not expect to have ever lost weight. This is a new development for me. Right, quick midstream break. We'll stand here and enjoy the view. I always say and then put this over it. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. If you want a car picture. From what angle, Radway? There? I mean... Right, back in 2 minutes. Just had a thought. I mean, first of all, what's in this can? How about this, right? Bear with me, is that? What if we had a channel point redemption for 100 grand, 100,000 channel points to get 3 marbles on one day? Just trying to think if that would be spicy or if it would ruin anything. It'd have to be ludicrously expensive, right? But you could spend 100,000 channel points for one extra, or two, yeah, for 100k for one extra, something like that. What do you think? It's a big gamble. That's a lot of fucking channel points, but it does give you a slight advantage. I would wait for Portal Purgatory. Yeah. Nah, I guess in Portal Purgatory it would only be one. Again, only one would ever count. We lost with 19 greens. 2 doesn't make that much of a difference. Yeah. Schmitz, welcome to the stream, says Boreal Lemonade. Radway says Twisted Fruit. Azar says Tropical. 6-4 says Diet Coke. Paula says Cloudy Lemonade. Pat says Fruit Twist. O'Karen says Diet Coke. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Bear says Stagnant Pond Water. Monrat says Tropical. Benefits those that watch the stream instead of those turning up for marbles. Yeah. See, I've always thought that I don't want marbles. I don't want the person at the Century of the Day thing to be related to having to watch the stream, because there's a lot of people that get more from being in the Discord or being in the group game stuff or Friday nights or whatever. I want them to benefit as much as those that watch the stream, because the stream's like 30% of this place, right? But those that watch the stream, in this case, could earn themselves a little bit of an advantage. Maybe. Can anybody think of an objection to it? Right, before we get started, the answer is Paula, Sothan, good work. Cloudy Lemonade. It's always the greens, have you noticed that? Okay, right. Did the phone ring while I was away? Did anybody hear it? 9 PM. I'm kind of stuck for stuff to do. I need the phone to ring a bit more. You almost had it, Bear. Are you judging the quality of Aldi's finest? Just because I said you didn't buy it anymore. I thought I'd just let you know that I do, and I have, and it's been in the fridge for a bit. Right. I am kind of at a loss for stuff to do until the phone rings. What does one do in this game? Between bullshit? Limit it to once per week. I don't know, would you need to? Because I think the most anybody's got's like 1.5 million or something. Go straight to... I mean, I could get this paint job in no time. Let's have a look. I just want this... I want to earn... I've got one shit suck to do, but it doesn't feel worth the effort, does it? Where else can I make money? I mean, definitely Scottish, right? I could buy some new pistons. And we'll refit the engine. There's no money to be made until the phone calls come in, right? The drag strip doesn't make any money. I could make some pennies at the strawberry field. Grandma's dealt with for the time being. Siddle still hasn't called for... That's the big one. Siddle's calling for logs. The Keelue to Sothan is already delivered. We've got all of the wrecks. Damn, it's a rare feeling to find yourself without a job briefly. As if somebody's been piling points. I mean, if they pile up points, Gwynblade, and spunk them all. There could be something to it. Because nobody's cashed in a ban or a million or anything recently, right? So it's not like fucking Sothan goes and makes himself VIP for 5 minutes or whatever, and then I bring this in. Maybe. I feel like it would... I'm just up for adding spice, that's all. But would the people that don't watch the stream feel like they're at a disadvantage in any way? You are Siddles, yeah. Siddles, welcome to the stream. No, Mindrate did it. Mindrate did it first. Sothan hasn't done it, and you have, so it's you and Mindrate are the only two. Sothan's at 1 million, he just hasn't... He hasn't done it. If I have nearly 500,000, there must be loads who do. I think it means they're actually spending the million to get banned 6-4 as opposed to having 1 million. Right, what we're going to do. I think I'm going to take the engine out of the car. And we're going to go to Alkarians and I'll buy some new pistons because they're cheap, right? Anybody know how much pistons are? And while I'm doing this, the phone will be ringing, right? If I can get the pistons out, I can get to Alkarian's quick sharpies as well, but I need to remove the engine to get it. Actually, taking the pistons out is a massive job, isn't it? Do I leave the pistons in for now? I think I maybe do. What am I going to do? I've got time to myself. Do you want to go on a boat ride and see if we can go out to sea? But then I need to be by the house, don't I? Damn. This is a rare spot where we're just waiting for things to come in. I could go do the one shit suck in town and maybe go and get the shit truck emptied ahead of... Yeah, that's maybe a thing to do. We'll go on the boat into town. Let's do that. I don't need to sort fish out or anything, do I? Razor, are you open to empty my poo truck? I think I've got some fuel in the boat, right? We'll get it emptied. We'll do the one that's there. But then, I need to be by the telephone, don't I? Get the bills done. I mean, the bills are already done. Is there an achievement I could be waiting on or something, maybe? Damn, this is a strange feeling. I scared the heck out of you too. Got a phone call and had to run an errand while I was back. That's true, yeah. Yeah, Mindright. It was 2020. He was in Grounded, wasn't it? Mindright paid for his ban. So I banned him. There we go. Please run in town. You fucking shit game. Mindright paid for his ban. I banned him for 10 minutes. Then I unbanned him and said, Mindright, are you... And he just never came back. He got suddenly busy and I was terrified I'd actually banned him. I'm at a loss. Press 1 to do some strawberry picking. I could go to the dump, couldn't I? Pick up the Keelyuge? Yeah, let's do that. For lack of any other options. Let's get some, like, medium importance jobs done. Car's built, right? There's nothing I need to do there. Is there anything I need to pick up? Any bits and bobs lying around? No? It's the loud song, isn't it? We could go and search for some more wrecks, I suppose. Boat trip out to sea. There are the bales. But I don't think anybody will want me to do bales, right? Is there a chance that Thandir and Santa are in town on a day like today? Could go and have a street race with them and see if we can get one of them to crash. Maybe I do that. Uh-oh. I've never seen bales. I'm never doing it again, Radware. It's one of the rarest achievements in the game. It just it took like 2 weeks of streams or something ridiculous to do it. But we did do it. It was massively not worth the effort. But I don't think it's something I want to repeat. Let's take the car to do this. And then... Is there anything I want to order a postal order-wise? Maybe that's what we'll do. I can't believe I'm in this state. I'm so not used to being between jobs. It was 6-4, yeah. Then he wanted you to take his combine, right? And you take that, and the payout for that was even less. Like, what was it, like 1,200 or something for returning his combine? I've got all this to buy, and I'm fucking about waiting for a paint job, but it is something we've never done before, and I'm about to be completely rich, aren't I, soon? Right. Let's drive to town. Drive to town, get the shit truck emptied. Do that one. Did leave the van running, didn't I? I was expecting to get back into it. You sure confident that robbing Sothan is going to work out well? Well, it's less that I'm confident it's going to work out, and more that I just want to get to it and see what it's like. I'm probably just going to get killed in the attempt, but it's worth it, right? It's something new in a game that I've played for 700 hours. But you get to drive the combine whenever you want, isn't that enough? One of the most painful things we've ever done in this game. I think I drove it halfway on one stream and drove it the other half on another. Even that took multiple streams. I'm worried this is going to break down, though. Come on, car, warm up. Let's have the clutch out. Eric, are you here? Eric, are you here? No? Good. In fact. I can't cope with this car. Would you all judge me if I took all the fucking tee-hee-hee stuff off it? Driving me insane. Alright. Good. You would judge me. Good. As long as I've upset you lot and made myself happy, I'm happy. I'm DMing him now. He's not to know, it's fine. Dougie, welcome to the stream. I'm reversing the decision. To be fair, the pink shit wasn't Eric's idea. I'm not upsetting Eric specifically. Nor would I. Alright, let's go get the shit truck emptied. I'm going to put the clock back on the dash as well. Dougie, are you well? Just waiting for work to come in at the moment. Look how well it runs on stock parts. Stock parts that are completely unfixed at the moment as well. I want to make a car I'm proud of. But as soon as it's got all this rust on it, we might as well make it look shit in the short term. Also, there's a surprise coming for Eric. Cats. I imported it. That's what I'm desperately trying to save up for. Anyway, Siddle, some logs. Can you please use the ones you've got? That would fix 90% of the problem. The car runs like a dream. As long as it doesn't run into that. Maybe this is the point where I'm supposed to be just enjoying my summer car. As in, the summer car that I own. I'm worried something's going to give. I want to check the pistons, but it takes so much work to get into the pistons to check them. I could pay for an engine repair at Alcarion's. Just in case you haven't listened to this song already too much. Can't believe it. I'm playing Oblivion at the moment. And it looks better than this. And I'm playing the OG one, I'm not playing the remaster. It's third time in the last 30 minutes, cats. For the Pac-Man theme fans, it's been a good day so far. Did I let the choke out? Yeah. Don't like how the air-fuel ratio's off. I've got a license, haven't I? Yeah. Any overtakers? Nope. Am I going to get there? I'll be alright, won't I? Depends. What time is it now? It's not even noon yet. We've got plenty of time. Although the car's running a little hot. Can everybody remind me at Marbles time that it's worth double as well? It's in your best interests. See, that's the thing, right, Gwynblade? If I did open it up so that you could spend 1,000 channel points on 100,000 channel points on an extra marble, Moose marbles would be wild. And the 30 marble record might get beaten in the early stages. Yeah, it's moose marbles today. I dropped Sothan off just before and there was a moose. I thought I saw one, and I was umming and ahhing about going back and checking the footage, but I definitely saw one after. We must preserve the gravitas and decorum of the Doomhaus. Well, you saw in final week, as once it gets to the business end of the year, people get spicy when it comes to that competition. As daft and as bullshit as it is, as long as we keep like a vague structure, there's room for it to get daft, right? And giving everybody the opportunity to buy an extra marble with channel points might be the way to do it. But again, I don't want to incentivize people. I don't want people to feel like they have to watch the stream, right? Because if it was at that point, I started to feel like, you know what I mean? I don't want people to feel obligated to take part in Doomhaus bullshit. Mina, welcome to the stream. See, Mina actually uses the emote properly and doesn't just say it in the middle of nowhere. Sothan used that emote earlier, Mina, and I welcomed him to the stream despite having spoken to him for the last 30 minutes. What are you going to have to do? We're toying with the idea of buying an extra marble with channel points. Here's a question. Would it not fuck over people in Scandinavia who can't gamble with their channel points? Or would it give them something meaningful to spend the ones they do get on? Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't lose them. Do you reckon we do it? We're toying with the idea, Amina, of you getting an extra marble for 100,000 channel points. You really have to watch a lot to afford it. At least after the people got rid of their initial riches, it should be rare enough. Yeah. 100k must take a lot of time. But it does feel like cheat. I just don't want. The only thing the only reason I'm cautious for it, because it would definitely make things spicy. I'm just cautious because it would. I don't want to incentivize people to make people feel like they have to watch for their own interests. You know what I mean? They can, sorry Al-Kieran, they can redeem channel points, but they can't gamble. It's an anti-gambling thing, so they can do everything with channel points other than gamble them. There's plenty of shit you can do with channel points. This is not something I'd agree with. I'm trying to think of the downsides to it. I'm up to 50k. I haven't been hanging around as long as the rest of you, but I've been watching a good bit lately. Yeah, I want it to be expensive, so it would be rare, but there are people with like 1 million. People have bought the £1 million redemptions and stuff in the past. £1 million channel points. So it does happen. Twelve, welcome to the stream. Really, you couldn't name the stream Dodged a Bullet. The Carpun was right there. You want to upset James Dean, he watches this. 12, welcome to the stream. I'm watching for months with some bets and still only have 50 grand. I mean, they should be rare, right? But as it is, I like that channel points are kind of pointless in this place. What is this? What's happening? Also trust Sothan to culturally appropriate my emote. You know what it's like. Why is this? Why am I just drunk constantly? What is... Hello? Okay. Reservet still be open. I'm going to get my... Actually, how much poo is there in the... No, we fell out the fucking thing then. Yeah, it does need emptying. Okay. It's going to cost a bit, but Make money. Spend money. Spend money to earn money, right? So they cannot get an additional marble with the channel points. I'm a little confused. No, I'm saying, does it affect the people in Scandinavia because they have less ways of making channel points? Are they at a disadvantage because they can't make a... Fucking hellfire, I forgot. They could take part, Alcarion, but they have less chance to win and lose. Could have probably afford to do it loads. In the short term, right? Well, I'm a game purist, bring the chop counter back again. Trouble is, I don't play many games that require it anymore, I'd have to switch things up too much. Sure, it would happen. I'm just echoing that 100k takes a lot of time, and once people have spent their hoard, it wouldn't be redeemed very often. True, I'm with you, Pat. Yeah. Speculum to accumulum. Gwynblade just turned next door's dog into a frog. Scandinavia can't take part on bets because of gambling laws for websites children can access. Maybe they should make the government not suck and put dumb laws in place and before someone says the American. Yeah, so they can do it, Alkira. Do you get what I'm saying now? They can accumulate channel points, but they have less chances than everybody else because they can't gamble. I don't know, that can go up and down. Ban all betting, I stand with the North. I wasn't always this way, but I'm tired of betting and... Yeah, true. Yeah, you don't need to watch much football to get sick of betting ads. Gotcha, okay, yeah. On top of the terms of service, the channel bets can't give you anything that has a monetary value. Like the mug, that's true. Yeah. True, in fact. If there is actually a terms of service rule in place that states that you can't... The channel points can't be anything that give any monetary value, then a chance at winning an actual physical item. Is that breach it, maybe? Because our government is afraid we'll become addicts. Yeah, I think that the main thing... the main reason why I'd be against it is because... the whole idea, and even when it was back in the chop guessing days, it was to take part in this rubbish. You don't have to watch the stream, right? Hello, Razor. Yes, make this cheap, please. The NHL put green screen style ads on the game. They covered the players. Green screen style? Oh, you mean the ones that come up on the screen over the actual footage? If you allow buying marbles, you should make it so both marbles must finish in the top 5 to get the point. Is that a disadvantage? Yeah, it would be fun. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Bets are becoming a real problem. We don't have a good education about finances here. Yeah, I understand. I think regulation on that stuff is important. At least stop people losing everything. Let the responsible people do as they please. Disadvantage is people who can't watch all day every day and maybe come in for marbles and watch the VOD. Well, maybe we do it for a ridiculously expensive price then. I suppose that would fix it. Because it's extremely likely that somebody gets 2 marbles. And it's just gone. Wild Radway, yeah. Got plenty of channel points to spend on this, but it still seems a bit wrong. Yeah. It was not an idea that I've had and people are trying to talk me down from. It was... Not that I'm saying this to you, Madra, I'm just saying it to people that are arriving. It was something I thought... I had an idea and I was wondering what the downside would be. Ads added post-filming digitally as opposed to ads which are proper billboards on the screen. Weird. Depends on the amount of people rolling. Yeah. Like moose marbles today, people had saved their points for moose marbles, right? And there you go, look, yeah, Razor, because his government banned the internet, literally, he can't accrue channel points. He missed story time, Razor. I'm only thinking of Backlash for whatever reason you'll get if it ain't broke and all that. It's true. But the only reason I ever had channel points in the first place, because I turned them off at first, if you remember, like I do with most things. I added it and then made them all worthless stuff that's too expensive. Like that was the joke for a while. I suppose this would be an actual advantage to having channel points. Saying that, channel point gambling is amazing. That is good. I'm here every day almost all the time, and with an extension that collects me these bonus points you need to click, and I'm barely just above 100k right now. What have you spent them on recently, Cats? It's like Cats' bot all over again. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't want people to be like opening the stream and leaving it in the background just to farm channel points and stuff. That seems against the whole idea of the Doomhaus to me. I'll be fine with whatever if anyone I'd be fine with it if whenever anyone redeemed I automatically gain a marble. Call it reparations for racism. This guy out for anything he could get. Trim, why now? Trim, welcome to the stream. As your Oblivion character died. That's so loud, that song. Fuck that. You live near tons of Persian girls. You're winning, calm down. Oh, that racism, Razor. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving Razor an extra marble just for the generalisation there. Alright, this is the only money I can feasibly make right now, and I need to make as much as possible because we need to get Eric a fancy fucking paint job. I can't have the radio on because the fucking loud song's on. You just have to do a whirlwind next question. You're not online to boost. I'm boosting Mina in Hinterlands later, Trim. That's only a zone over. If you want help with it, I can do that. What, who was talking about 12? Just the channel predictions. I often go in on the unlikely thing when the odds are shit for doing this match. Yeah, I think the channel predictions, they're brilliant. That made me keep channel points on once I realised that was a thing. There's also Persian girls looking for love in your... The trouble is though, Gwynblade, those adverts come on the internet and they're not allowed the internet. Unless you're Razor and you route yourself through 17 countries just to watch this crap. What time are we playing, Mina? Did we say 9 turtle? I can do... Sort Trim out. Sort you out. Play some hardcore. Read 3 lines of a book, go to bed. Hello. Shit. Alright, we've made some money. The old Persian girls have moved to Darlington. Three whole lines per hour. These lot are making me read Lord of the Rings to them. I made the fatal mistake of reading books in World of Warcraft, and then we were talking about Lord of the Rings, and I can't remember who it was, suggested reading the... So here we are now. Because I'm so nervous playing hardcore, I agreed to it because it means I don't have to put my character at risk. I saw you trip. Well, can somebody just walk in here and tell me it's a bad idea? No, I need somebody to agree with me that it's a stupid thing to do and we should stop. beer was a bad idea. Alright, let's go home. Let's go get some bottles and stuff. Exactly so, Than, so you should be on my side. We sort him out, you sort me out, I'll sort us out, and then some Lord of the Rings. I'll sort us out. How you masturbate is not relevant right now, yes, so then. 8 o'clock our time, Trim. We'll do you first. Make sure you're at the area for that time, and I can whoop by and do what you need. I must admit, I kind of got into it yesterday. It's just them early chapters are funny with the speech and all of that stuff. Story books are weirdos. Just need help killing for charms, and then the 40 elite goes. Oh, you still need charms, yeah? It was very good, but a little queer. He likes that word, doesn't he? Alright, what am I doing? Who am I? What's my name? How do I join? I need some sausages. I also read the entirety of a book called We Have No Idea, which was really awesome book on physics. Hello. Can I pick up lottery winnings? No? Did this not win? I can only assume not. Right, I need to back up my chips. I need some sausages.
Kyllä minä ennen vanha itsekin olin kyllä melkoinen kalamies. Mä muistan, kun 60-luvun, jokohan se oli 70-lukua. No, kumminkin siinä 80-luvun loppupuolella, kun oltiin Irman kanssa uistelemassa. Niin me katselin, kun siinä kaakkoon tullut semmoinen ihme musta möykky meitä päin. Ja siinä se Irma sitten rupesi kirjoittamaan, krokotiili syökkee.
Ei saatana.
Niin ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Oh! It is in Kitten. Kitten's not here right now, right? I was thinking this song wasn't on the radio because I can't remember hearing it recently, but it is. Monkey Island. That wasn't Grandma, that was bit. Sorry, Southampton. We Had No Idea, which was a really awesome book on physics. This during lockdown in Disco. The Pricks of 39. Alright. I can come on to tell you what we'll do, Trim. If you're available from like 7:30 our time, I can come on and help you do that bit and then be on voice at 8. Ooh, shoot. It's fine. I've had an idea for what to do while waiting for phone calls at home. You flip Grandma off and she stopped talking to you. Oh, I thought you meant that voice just then. No, yeah, Grandma's fine again. I just went back with some fish the next time, but she did steal that entire batch. Wrinkly old knobhead. Are you already at that level? What, you know what I mean? What level's your warrior at now, Trip? 39? 35, I should say. I don't know what level the Whirlwind Axe quest is. That's it, Kitten, yeah? I was just saying, I can confirm it's actually on the playlist, as you rightly said. You're level 32. I mean, the sooner you get it, the better, right? Just flitting around. I need to get in the guild. I'll tell you what would it mean, remind me. I need a guild invite to Buttery Biscuit Base. I could have probably gone to yesterday's raid, right? This is true, by the way. Do you know when everybody said to look after your like old big box games and stuff because they'd be worth something one day. And then we went through that period where they were worth nout. Gwynblade has recently been selling a load of games. A load of old big box games. What's it, Gwynblade? He got 75 quid for Monkey Island 2. 70 odd for Sam and Max, did you say? Shit is selling now. Gwynblade's made a fucking fortune recently. He actually did it. Grim Fandango was the third, yeah. Go on, Grim Fandango theme on the radio after this. If that's true, I'm giving an extra marble on top of the moose marbles. Come on. Grim Fandango song on the radio after this. I appreciate it, Mania. I mean, I'll be going for a walk straight after the stream, but... Fuck, it's still on, of course it is. My sister sold our GameCube and Wii games on GameStop, including my copy of 2 rare old Fire Emblem games. I'm still kind of mad. Shit, yeah. My Mega Drive was given away to some neighbours' kids without my answer. And I'm glad I sold Grim Fandango because it's fucking terrible. Nah, it's good. The third act stinks. It's just because of the difficulty, but I really like the world and the music especially. I played it recently as well. I played it 2021. Oh, while we're online, absolutely, man. Yeah. It is Gwynblade, 100%. As I was saying, like it. There's the bit in that like dockside area, at the water side, in like, is it Act 2 or 3? And it's like impenetrable. So bad. Yeah, if you ignore that, it's 10 out of 10. They're about $200 each now. They didn't make copies in the US. How did you get hold of them? Right, Grim Fandango song after this, and I'm giving an extra marble, so marbles today is worth 3. I'm going to regret saying that, aren't I? Got them on the dark web. Wait, what's Trim asking that the answer is no? I'm making a little something to Jerick. Some fan art coming through. Got marbles on the dark web. Yeah, they came in the child's pocket that I ordered. For the benefit of anybody watching this, that was a joke. Just bought them at GameStop. It's not that they didn't release them in the US. The franchise just wasn't very popular yet. So they did sell them, just not very much. Gotcha. Ah, no Grim Fandango theme. Unfortunately, I don't have to give somebody 3 points for winning marbles. The world cries. That bastard bee's around. Also, I'm like really hungry, thirsty, and all of the above. Whoa, see that? Turkuo Drift. Oh, that was silly. I can't believe I've not said that yet. Fuck. We laughed at my own joke. Yeah. Alright, good. Right, let's go on. And I'm going to finally make a decision that is going to make me happy and you lot pissed off, but I don't care. It's me that's playing it. You can go and suck my bum. Woo! A whippet? We don't give extra points for greyhounds, it's just for meese. It's good you laughed at your own jokes, because otherwise no one else would. Good, I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not sucking your bum again. Trim. Want a bet? That's payment for the whirlwind axe. And I've got the devil saw pants on a human male, so my bum in WoW at the moment is peach. What about the bum on that orc in Camp Tarajo? Yep. Schmitz, no. Oh, trim. That's just made me think. It's a sex pun, so I'd have been ashamed of myself eventually, but when we did the bales in this game that time, and we did the combine, I could have called the stream Trim Jobs. Oh. No, it does. Whip it round 12, yeah. It does, definitely does. Sorry, I didn't realise the song was so loud. How good would that have been? I'd have lost a lot of standard in Gwynblade's will for making boring sex puns, but it would have worked. Whippets, oh the whippets, yeah. The poppers or spray paint or whatever, inhaling shit. Trim Jobs is patented. Surely you've had a string called that in the past. One of the ill-fated KCD ones. Candair is more popular. Yeah, that's where Eric's from. Talking about Devo. Oh, it's in the British Devo. Surely that didn't reach across the Atlantic. And you're referring to something else.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger.
Okay, we're talking about something different. Got you. I had my mind was about to be blown for a split second. Used to go to an arcade, there was always some kids in there huffing Candair. Yeah, the whipped cream Candair, the whatever it is, yeah. How is it surprising Americans wanted to whip it good? What are you asking, 12? Again, for me? Oh, every stretch. Just a crashed caravan there, don't worry, there's a family of 7 dead in there. It's fine. Oh. Yeah, that's the topic we're discussing, sir. No, I mean the Candair shit you get to clean your keyboard with. Is there a UK Devo? Yeah, Devo was the name of like a parody working class kid from up north that used to make internet videos in the 2000s. And the idea of him sniffing glue or spray paint, for some reason it connected in my head as something that character would do, and my mind was blown for half a second. Clarifying my question about 12. Yeah, we were talking about whippets, so then that was the whole thing. I'm just wondering what his question is. How is it surprising Americans wanted whippet to whip it good? I got you, 12. I got you. Yeah. Pat was referring to Devo, and this whole conversation has been about whippets. Yeah, I get that. You were referring to the song Whippet by the band Devo, and I, for a split second, thought there was a connection to Devo. And, yeah, it's all we're all fine. I'm on the same page as you all now. Oh, while stretching. I feel like I've done whippets, because... yeah. I think we all had a bit of white crossed wires there. I've got whippet lash. I'd do the clapping thing, Kitten, if you could hear it over the loud song. Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, I downshifted. Is there anything that hurts more than getting a riposte proc while you're out of energy and then fading by the time you've got enough energy to use it? Just don't spec into riposte, so that it's not worth it. It's too heartbreaking every time it happens. I'll sarcastically clap what I want to, thank you very much.
Breaking news, Stumbler's been found, trapped under a Satsuma again. Won't give as much time and effort in the same line as he does in his own
Getting news of a dead fat nurse, Wimbledon not at all. A wasted riposte. Ah, Polybridge. And there goes the train, just as I was talking about it. Alright then, I want to go home and do something I've been desperately wanting to do for a week now. Eric, are you here? If you are here, say the word sausage roll. Knew the stream was pre-recorded. I even predicted you were going to say that. Great, now I want a sausage roll. No, Eric? Okay, then he won't mind. But I am hungry and thirsty and everything above. We've got one Sothan. Maybe I've got enough time for another as well. It depends how fast I can get this done. Another Sothan drop-off would be huge. And probably a sign that if we can find the money, next week is the deed. Actually, make sure the phone bill's paid before I go any further. There's a teeny tiny shop in the hamlet towns grew up in that has the best sausage rolls I've ever had. I always like the ones that have got like real fat pastry and like on the fold. Really pastry heavy ones. And cheap sausage. Wow. She don't make them often, but good God when she's got them in. It's like them restaurants, isn't it, when you go in and there's no menu, you just eat whatever's available that day. A good bakery works like that, Harry. Sing what to the tune of OP? Or OPP or whatever that is. There's a hamlet, just a really small ham. Yeah, I think you call them piglets in the US. Hamlet. Right. Let me get myself sorted. So I have the radio on, and then I'm going to finally do it. I'm going to be so happy. Hamlet are Ham's babies in Toy Story 2. What am I doing? Yeah, let's sort thirst and hunger and all that shit out first. It's wild to me they made an entire country based off the works of William Shakespeare. Oh, Hamlet. Sorry. The reason I was laughing is I thought you meant Britain. I was laughing at the idea that you said Britain doesn't actually exist. It was just based off the works of... Oh, fuck. I laughed at that thinking it was funnier than it was. Shit. See, Pat, Sothan traps us. That's what he does. He tricks us into thinking he's funnier than he is. All the funny works in here. Exactly, my confusion was better than the joke. Thanks, Sothan. That would have been funny. Unfortunately. Okay, right. Let's shut this. I can't wait for this. I'm so excited. It tricked us, precious. Oh God, don't, you'll set them off. Well, no, I think I'm confused, but previously I thought I understood the joke. The joke was Hamlet, as in the book. But I thought he meant that that Britain didn't exist, but they made it in just like a theme park for Shakespeare's themes. Oh, here we go, right. This is what we want, phone calls. I thought you was joking about Hamlet, Sothan. I thought it was just a pun on the word Hamlet. So you was saying that. I'm getting whippet last year. What's happening to us? We've forgotten how to communicate. I'm going to buy 1 pack of sausages. What's the point of that? Then again, that's 2 meals, right? That's the spirit kitten. Maybe might want a car will let you buff out the dents in your car. You can do it in this, but you just have to pay for it. Panel beating's a difficult job, right? I don't know if it's... I think it might be slightly above the talents of a 16-year-old scrote that lives on his own.
Get some surround sound going and turn on the radio in the car and one.
I think you can only have 1 on at a time, Dougie. It's a good idea that we've tried in the past, but unfortunately I think... Let me try it. I think if you turn the radio on in 1... Also, I need to have the engine running to have the radio on in the car, which drains the battery. Where's the socket set, by the way? Stubber, as a rogue at 27 that has only 6 gold, I'm going to be looking at you for tips on how to grind my mount out. I've been spoiled by mages, paladins and warlocks over the years. Just level, Sothan. All I've ever done on rogues is just keep leveling and then buy it at like 42. Without ever stopping for a second to think about gold. Or grind it out like Kitten says, but that's not something I'd ever do. Smoking, drinking, street racing as a 16. Oh yeah, I'm 19 actually, now you've said that, Easy Green, that's true. Of all the things in this game that make the detailed, that's the one they don't include. I think so. I think it's probably just a video game limitation thing, right? Where's the socket set? I don't think I've seen the socket set in a while, which is nerve-wracking. Just getting this out so we can save the frame rate. I'm also going to be pickpocketing everything on the fucking planet. That also works. Where is the socket set? Stuck out. As always, it's stuck under the fucking seat. Right, while we're waiting for phone calls then. No, I don't have the harness, never mind. Cellist has arrived in Germany safe. What's it like? Is it full of Germans? Where you would keep it. It just clips under there, though. That's the problem. Right. Oh. So happy it's been annoying me. You're not leaving the airport while you're there now? A wild cellist has appeared. Oh, better.
Airpori.
I feel so much better. And then once we save up enough for the major paint job, it's going to look even better still. Yeah, good. Garrot does some carrot. It does it, yeah, when you've just got a new rank of it, it's wild. And now the phone calls are cut. Okay. I'm happy. Hello? Oh, things are coming together. Yeah, right, let's have these fucking wheels off. Taxiing now, but I'm not leaving the airport. What am I doing? What am I doing? Just get a rare blue drop and sell it for 80 gold. Ooh, Mina and I got a right drop last night in Arathi. But I'm not telling Trim about it because he'll want it. And he's too busy dying. But you can have it when he gets to the level. Chalice, did you have a good flight? It's the music from that meme. What's worse, Gwynblade, when somebody said that about this song in My Summer Car, or seeing that Chun-Li was listed on the Pornhub search website as a Fortnite character? I think the two things have aged Gwynblade more than ever. Yeah, that's true, Pat. Pornhub put out their like video game search thing that they do. I can't remember who it was who said it. Oh, when Radware said Gwynblade is the same age as his dad. That as well. What airport, Cellist? 6-4's asking? I think he's in Frankfurt, 6-4. Can you use the bucket seats without the racing harness? With a normal seatbelt, you can't, can you? I don't think. A hot dog's going to be a wild kid. He's going a slightly longer way around. A shit one for connecting. Well, not a lot to do there. I don't think half of the people here realise how big of a supporter Stubbler is of Pornhub. He's got t-shirts, coffee mugs, and even an imported wife. Don't, just let me in, please. Thank you. We'll find out. You can't go to Han on your own, can you, Chewie? This is you, bruv. I'm so happy the car's backed it. Like that tee-hee-hee experiment didn't last. It's not for me. Just let it know that I tried. Let it be known that I tried for you. I really did. But we're back. I just want to get rid of this rust. But we're only a couple of grand away. I'm going to sleep now in the fire. And we're going to see where the Sothan calls, but the rust's fucked. Fair enough. Alright, we're back. We're back. I can look myself in the face. We'll keep the pink helmet though, that's just fashionable. You're going to immortalise the best version of the car. Good. Good. It can live in memory as long as it doesn't have to live in the present. Spray the wheels when I get a chance. The only problem is you can't actually get the official chrome bumpers back, I don't think. You might have to pay Alkirion to fix them. Again, I've compared it. You know when people start like an RPG where you can create your own character and they make some like monstrosity and then laugh at it for 5 minutes and put themselves off the rest of the playthrough? It's that, basically. But unfortunately, I don't have the option to quit. I'm stuck in this place. Finnish fucking purgatory. And if so, what am I in for? Connecting to South Africa in this instance. Well, Chellis flew out from an airport that doesn't exist. It would stand to reason he lands in one as well that's not so good. Okay, let's sleep. I need to bait a Sothan phone call. If we can get 2 done in 2 back-to-back streams, then that is good. Sothan, if you'd like a lift home from the pub, Now's your time to ask.
Oh, yeah.
That looked like some shit I do listening to music while cleaning.
Cheeky's won the rally for the 34th time since the Loppy family has moved to the valley. What's Cheeky's secret?
Good. Yep. Nice. Alright. Next week, I think we do the deed. Are you ready for an entire week of just searching the fucking woodlands around Sothan's house for, you know? What we need to do, if this is the phone call, I need to keep an eye on where he goes. I've over 4 hours to make the flight, but I've got to go through immigration. Was I dancing? Helmet. There's a helmet there. Oh, I've got a car I respect. I kind of want to buy some new rims, but the game is 20 times harder since the Kill-You nerf. Like, earning money back then was a piece of piss. You could get, what, 3,600 every 4 days or something stupid? Every week? Money was no option back then, but now, I'm going to have to kill my best friend just to get anywhere in this world. Speaking of which, let's go pick him up. Did your computer work? No, he's fishing. Why South Africa? I think Chella's just going to go visit, right, Chella's? See the world. Given he's visited everywhere in Europe 7 times in the last 12 months. And every 12 months leading up to that. I was going to say keep an eye out for the moose, but we've already seen the moose. Today's marbles is worth double. If you've not got a point yet this year, winning this would fast track you into a very high chance of qualifying for Eurovision. But get this, all of you on 2 points. Eurovision line is creeping up, and it will not be a playoff. So if it's approaching your bum, you need to get more points to get away from it. And Kit was replying to me, Radware. Why would you have lost the ability to communicate today? Imagine, Chillis, though, you win this marbles, right? Leapfrog all the way above everybody below the Eurovision line. I think Shrill's the only person on 1 point above it. And give yourself a real shot at Eurovision. I still think each side of the moose should add an additional point in marbles. So 1 moose, 1 additional point. That would break the economy slightly, Alkeria. Yeah, I considered it, but sometimes you see multiple and it would be a bit daft. Who's talking to you, Radware? Radware's talking to ghosts. How often have you seen multiple? Today, I think I've seen 2. But I couldn't confirm the first one. Yeah, no, you see multiple. Like if I'm doing a lot of these night missions and stuff. But the thing is, right, is like the grand prize for Eurovision is 5 points. If we saw 3 moose in a stream, which is not unheard of, suddenly it'd be worth more than the grand prizes. Do we follow Sothan a little bit when we drop him off? This is the information gathering minute, right? We pick Sothan up, drop him off, and follow him. But every time I've dropped him off lately, he's walked out and like either crashed into the van or trapped the door on his own fingers. He's a liability. Me too. So 3 moose in a stream, marbles 4 points. That's that bad? Yeah, I think so. I think it kind of... Like, moose marbles is enough of an incentive as it is, right? If the idea we had earlier about buying extra marbles with channel points is bad, I think that would really devalue things. Got a baby screaming at me and Theo's kicking off too. Just ignore the Doomhaus, it's not worth it. Point inflation, yeah. Because we did it with predictions, didn't we? We had a prediction at the start of every Valheim and Fallout stream. But before long, nobody was taking part because everybody had lost all their points. And they were tiny towards the end. In grade 1, my school taught us some real basic computer programming, so it's not... Oh, is that about your discussion with Radway? Kitten, you want to talk about whippets to calm down? Ferber method. Oh, is that where you let him get used to not being with you so he can learn to not cry and stuff? Bit of independence. Give him 10 minutes, yeah. Nobody overtake. Please don't overtake. Yeah, it probably goes against every single instinct as a mother, right? I might take the main road across the north. I don't want to have to slow down for cousin. We'll get dearest Sothan there. Oh, I'm going too far. I'm going to crash. Oh, got away with that without braking. It's fine. Everybody relax. I didn't eat my stress peanuts at the midstream break, I just realised. Isn't there a country in Europe where it's common to let children on their baby stroller outside for some time? What, just leave them outside? Don't know. It's about time that kid grew up and went out on his own. True. How old is he now? 1? I think his actual due date was less than 6 months ago, right? They'd be born in what, June, kitten, did you say? 2 more minutes, then I can go give the little man a kiss and a snuggle. In colder countries, you just let the bairn sit outside for a bit. October 11th was the due date. I don't feel that long ago at all, does it, October 11th? The Resident Evil playthrough, essentially. That feels like 2 weeks ago. In Sweden, they do it a lot, got it? Just sit the kid outside to soak up the cold weather a bit. Is it to strengthen them or the immune system bullshit or whatever? There's another moose, look, that's 3. There you go, Alcario. 3 moose in a single stream. Shit. And counting. We'll be back soon. We'll be back soon, Razor. What? Where is he? He phoned me. I've come straight here. What's happened? Is it because he got knocked over earlier? The phone call triggered, but because he's technically unconscious. Is that actually a thing? But I've saved and I've come back in since then, surely. For those that weren't here, Sothan walked into the van earlier and knocked himself unconscious. And now I've had a phone call from him, but he's not here. I'll go see Siddles, yeah. Your body temperature goes down and it helps you sleep better. Oh, I see. That makes sense. So 4 points in marbles today. Come on, you know you want to, especially if it's an orange win. I don't want to. Stop gaslighting me. Leave me alone. Enjoy your 2 points. Grandma can call you from the afterlife, then Sothan can while unconscious. That's fucking... Oh. I've come all the way here for no bastard reason. He's never been anywhere else, has he? There's not like an alternate place to pick him up from. I wonder if he's technically set to unconscious, but that doesn't stop the phone calls. Fucking game sometimes. We'll never get back to Valheim. KCD will go main playthrough and my winter car will drop and Valheim expansion will begin in 2043. Ooh, you speaking my language now, 12. Where is the bitch? Do you reckon that's what's caused it? He's not around. Let me save and come back in and see if that's enough to trigger it, because it technically is supposed to be there, right? I don't know if this helps. It probably just cancels the pickup. It's worth a try. It's all I can do at this point, right? Oh, the whole goal of the streams this week was exactly that. We've got another 7 minutes, so bear with me. Fucking Sothan. I did actually think about putting KCD on the back burner until we can sort out the technical issues. But I don't think we need to, right? I just thought it'd brick in my PC until we can figure out what the fuck's wrong with KCD specifically. Come on, Sothan. Be there. Don't let us down. Wait, Radway, what are you planning? Did you see? Are you still here, Mina? Apparently they've ended the guild on Starfall. Alas, the final curtain. Right, Sothan better be here. If he is, I'm extending the stream so we can get him dropped off. Oh, it's too early in the morning. He's not going to be there, is he? What a waste of a journey. Yeah, I was talking about whatever you're planning with the... In Discord, you were saying with the van. Alright. I drove to town for no fucking reason. Have I got time to drive anywhere else? Or should we just spend our time smoking and looking out the window, then save it in the pub? The back of the pub. I just want to go and play around with the pumps and smoke at the same time. The van? It might not have been you, Rad, where I saw somebody was editing pictures of the car in Discord and I thought it was you regarding the thing. It might not be. Ignore me. Riz, you're a bad person. And as a result, I'm not reading Lord of the Rings anymore. You missed the start anyway, Razor. You've missed the party. You missed the fireworks. You've missed the... Do you know what I mean? Did I say the van? I meant the car. What's the fucking point? You've missed all the context. Just gonna go have a drink, by the way. We've ended trapped in town because... Not trapped, but... Stood in town because Sothan called to get picked up and then blanked on us. One-on-one late book session. Is that what you're offering? I don't want to sit with just hearing your voice. It's bad enough with everybody else's. I'm starting to realise I've not had any stress peanuts and it's showing. I'm taking it all out on poor Rays. Alright, at least we've dealt with that then. We're not going to die. Tomorrow, we'll go to KCD, and then on Monday, if I can get these last few phone calls done, we can learn get to the point where Sothan's money has been mentioned, then I think we just fill the van up with supplies and scour the entire countryside, right? To find his secret stash. Then we're stealing it, and we're going to try and fight him off. However successful that will be, I don't know. But yeah, that's annoying that we got the phone call and then I wonder... I hope Sothan's not, listed as dead in the playthrough, because that would be a real smelly end. But I don't think he can be. Because he just bumped into the car and he didn't die, did he? It's going to be a long time until it opens as well. Does the clip actually show him hitting the car seat or anything, Sothan? I don't think he did. But he was asleep anyway. Also, he did it yesterday and he came back to life, so that's fine. But I think because I haven't reloaded since it happened, so you can't actually see what he did. In my mind, he did the thing where he walks a little bit, stops, turns round, and then contact. Well, alas, this seems to be where today's stream ends. And this week of my summer car, with me having driven to town for absolutely no valid reason whatsoever. Sothan called to be picked up. I wonder if I was to drive back to Sothan's house now, whether he'd just be dead. He'd still be laid at the side of the road. I've not been that way since then, have I? But we got a Sothan phone call done. We nearly got 2 done, but the game is shit. The stream ends at the baggage claim. That feels positive. It feels like we've come full circle, cellist. We got a Sothan phone call done. We started making a bunch of money. The car no longer looks like shit. I can respect the car finally. I think we're alright. But alas, it ended with me kind of being stuck here waiting for a shop to open that's not going to open for a long time. And nothing to show for it. Wonderful. I could have done the other shit suck in town, couldn't I? Because that came up, but... Ah, well. What are we going to do for 2 minutes? I need to switch over to the just chatting section for 2 minutes. I don't understand how people just sit and talk. The reason why the just chatting thing confuses me is I don't think... How can you think you're interested enough to just sit and talk for 3 hours and then turn the stream on? I certainly am. The last poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Can you believe, Schmitz, that they've based an entire country off Shakespeare, the works of Shakespeare? Easy, just believe you're the main character. How do you do that? As somebody that's never taken a selfie. Sorry, Sothan, here I am crediting your joke. It helps if you're really pretty. Check. Oh no, checks are for tomorrow's stream. Right. That'll do. I don't know, I did credit shit. Sothan is amazing and his joke is fantastic. I may have confused Sothan's joke for a shit one. You're just chatting once a year and they've done the draw for the World Darts and even I can't stretch that to 90 minutes. I mean, if you've got something like that, if you've got a topic to talk about, that's something different, right? I suppose. But like you said, even that's probably a struggle. An entire play about a juvenile pig. Got distracted with this illustrated Doomhaus bullshit and didn't even have lunch. I mean, that's good for your waistline, at least. Alright, 55's called. That is where we usually end the stream. That is the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday My Summer Car streams completed. Monday is when we will return to this game, where hopefully I can grind out enough money to get this. I need to get 19 grand. And then we're going to go searching for Sothan's millions. Imagine we buy the paintwork with Sothan's millions. Welcome to the new followers this week. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the subs and the hosts and all the generosity, as always. And most importantly, thank you for being here and talking shit with me this week. I will see you all on Monday for more My Summer Car. I will see you all tomorrow for Kingdom Come Deliverance if you'd like to join us for our one day off. But for now, we need to open marbles and pick a winner. You should show a little more bulge and maybe you can make a living in the Just Chatting section. I don't want to do a hot tub streams though, my fingers would go all wrinkly. Thank you all, I love you all. But let's have a run on marbles, shall we, before we go? One of you knobheads has to win. Right. And a cloud error for my Summer Car save. Wonderful. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord. Let's begin. Chelsea's going to make it for marbles, imagine. So livid, I'm shaking IRL. Shakespeare, more like, got him. Alright. As you all know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. The greens and the oranges take part at the end of every stream in a single run of marbles on stream. Here it is. If you'd like to take part in marbles, you must be in the Discord, which is linked down below, or with the !mark Discord command. You must simply type the password, and the password will get you a marble, and if your marble wins, you get to be golden in Discord, the winner. And, because we saw a moose in today's stream, get 2 points instead of 1. Can somebody spam moose marbles in Discord for me real dead loud? And I will be very happy. I ate yogurt with a banana as breakfast. How many times do you think you've said that sentence in your life? I try and shake it up a little bit, Razor, to make myself happy, but it never works. There's no making yourself happy in this place. If you would like a marble today, you must simply type the password, and the password is... Sothan. Go.
Moose marbles.
Thank you, cellist. What do you mean, why? Because I love you, Sothan. Alright, we have Sothan. Oh, fuck it out. Tap back in, you bitch. We have Sothan for the greens. We have Azar for the greens. Azzy, good afternoon, for the oranges. Keith for the oranges. Pat for the greens. Rod, Rod. For the oranges. Paula for the greens. Cats for the greens. Easy green for the greens. Sothan for the Chaz, welcome to the stream for the greens. Cellist for the... Oh, I can't type anymore. Cellist for the greens. Riddles for the oranges. Gara, good afternoon, for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens. Trim for the greens. Razor for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. Schmitz for the oranges. Radware for the greens. Santa for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. You're getting a lot of red. Type the Sothan, it makes it better. Dougie for the greens. And 12 for the oranges. Yep, and Mina for the oranges. Alright, double marbles. Double points. First person to pick a number if you want it in this level, go. And we begin. We've got Sothan, Azar, Azzy, Kitten, Pat, Marnrot, Paula, Cats, Easy Green, Chaz, Cellist, Siddles, Gara, Lundios, Trim, Razor, Alcarion, 6-4, Schmitz, Radware, Santa, Shaggy Dan, Dougie, 12, and Mina. 10 oranges and 15 greens. Pat's press the random button once, gets us to the level speedrun. 25 entered, 2 points for the winner. Kitten, Cellist. Who else is there? Could get yourselves qualified here, potentially. Because all those on the lower end of the 2-point block are about to start getting chopped. And for the record, if you gain a point, you go to the bottom of the section above. And if you lose a point, for whatever reason. No. If you get relegated, Southampton's the record holder on 1 minute and 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. So the list is in order of the people who got the points, right? And the line is going to creep up. There's no playoffs. We're trying it this way for now. Alright, who gets this point? Oranges. I forgot there's an orange comeback on. Current scores are 70 to 55. Oranges win this, and we've really closed the gap. What's pot placement 12? Shaggy Dan early for the orange. Shaggy Dan's miles ahead for the oranges. Shaggy Dan, don't fuck this up. Paula's coming behind for the greens, looking for his first ever points. Hold. This is such a strong lead. Come on, Shaggy Dan. Is it a moving bucket at the end? No. Shaggy Dan, you got this. I don't know what happened there. Somebody must have bounced. Mindrake's gone for his boost. Things go on top of the list or bottom of the list, moved in that order. It's a computer program. Gotcha. Yeah, if you look at the leaderboard in the pins, if you gain a point, you go up to the bottom of the bracket above. 15 point is really closed the gap. I mean, it was, 19 or something? It's the award for the most boring course. Shaggy Dan! Shaggy Dan's lost a lot of momentum. Paula's coming at speed. Paula's gone round. It's alright. There's still this bullshit at the end, though. Marbles could have different weights. I think what it needs is power-ups and stuff that you can collect that, like, drops oil and stuff. Is Shaggy Dan actually going to win this? Paula's right there. Get the drop. Shaggy Dan, get the drop. That's not the drop. Paula's going to get the drop. Sofan. Me. Okay, Shaggy Dan, it might not have been you. But the oranges are... We'll take that. Mina, congratulations. That is 2 points. The oranges have just now up to 57. 19-point gap. Despite the greens having twice the marbles on Tuesday and the greens having 15 marbles to our 10 today. Ooh, greens. What a bunch of smelly, rubbish idiot bitches. That was Mina. Yeah, Schmidt's alright, crown comes off. Double point moose marbles for Mina. Where are you online? Somebody on here somewhere. There she is. Bang. See? This orange comeback. It's not full. Do you know what I mean? And that also puts Mina on 5 points, tied third place with Cats and Chaz. This is the way. And to think you kept Mina from getting 4 points. She'd have been at top of the league for that. Yeah, Azar right in behind. Siddles, Shaggy Dan and Cats make up the rest of the top 5. Lovely. Fuck the greens, fuck Radware in particular. Got him. Get Ben Greens. True. Right. I need to sneak off. I need to get out of here. Because I've got to meet Trim in fucking Hillsbrad later. Awful. Right, for now, however, I love you all very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. KCD tomorrow as we continue the Orange Rampage. Kitten's going to win the stream race, as I've already pre-recorded that, and I will see you there. For now, however, thank you all for being here today. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything, but I'm going to need somebody to give me a final word, because Eric is not here. If you are all staying on the platform, look out for the usual suspects. Is anybody live right now? I've clicked Boxy's name by accident. Sea of Thieves. Remember her? Nobody's live right now, so look out for all of your favourites over the evening. Enjoy yourself, eat well, sleep well. I love you all very much. But for now, I'm leaving you all behind. Thank you all for the subs, hosts, raids, and everything. Welcome to all the new followers. See you tomorrow for KCD. See you on Monday for Bar Mice and Macar. But the final word today is Razor saying love you. Wah.
in Romania.